Welcome to this tutorial on how to build Freya. Make sure you listen to the end because I have an announcement at the end there that might help you further to be able to build Freya. So what does Freya mean? Let's ask Freya. Initialize Freya now.
Initializing female reproduced artificial intelligence actress, Freya Reddy.
There you go. So Freya is literally an acronym for female reproduced artificial intelligence actress. So that's exactly what she is. She is just an extension for entertainment and automation. Okay, guys, so let's make ourselves a Freya or a Cortana clone. So to be able to do that, you are going to need this program right here called Voice Attack. To be able to get hold of Voice Attack, the best way to do it is to go to Steam. Jump into your search bar and just type in Voice Attack. Here we go. Okay, and you can see here, so you have a free demo, which will give you 20 slots, which is plenty if you only want to automate things. Otherwise, it's probably around, what's that, $15 US, $12 US. So we'll just click here. It comes up and we've got a bit of music there, so we'll turn that off. Okay, straight down here, download Voice Attack demo, click, okay. And I obviously already have it downloaded. Okay, so I have it here and it's running right in front of you and it looks like this. When you first start up, you will have to go through an onboarding process, and one of the things that you will have to do is you will get the option to set up speech recognition. So this is Windows speech recognition. This is not like a third-party application. So Voice Attack runs off Windows recognition, and this is why it is only available on Windows. Please go through and spend 5 to 10 minutes setting up the recognition for your voice. It's going to make Voice Attack work so much better. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, so the first thing you are going to find when you first start up Voice Attack is you will get this window and you might not have things like this. So what this is doing is it's recognizing what I say, and it will respond if I say the correct commands because I have my profile up here. And if you want to take a quick look at my profile, so you can see it is a jumbled mess of lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different sounds, commands. But rather than trying to wade through this, I want to start a new one. Okay, and we're going to call it Freya, and just call it like test. Okay, and this is what an empty command will look like. Okay, and then what we can do is we can click on this and it will create a new command, and everything in this is drag and drop or click and press, let's call it, and it is very straightforward. So what I thought we'd start off with is something very, very, very simple. So let's start off with a command to reload. So you have all these options on how to be able to give or execute a command. Okay, so you have like a press mouse button, press a button, press a key, a bunch of keys, but we are using voice command. So we're going to leave this ticked, okay? And then it'll say, when I say, and then we just type exactly what we want it to say. And I'm going to stick with Freya because Freya is a great prompt word in conversation. So we go Freya, reload, okay? And then of course in Helldivers 2, the reload button default is R. And then we're going to leave this on 7.5 seconds, 0.75 seconds, 0.075 seconds. So very quickly, okay? Because we don't need it to hang. We don't need it to do anything except tap the button. Okay, so if we were to pull up, let's say, okay, so here we go. I have like this is just me looking at different videos that I would like to make in the future. So you can have a quick look through that. But let's just go okay. And this is set now. So you can see that it says press R. Okay. And so if we say Freya, well, let's actually be able to see it here. Okay, so an R should be typed here. Freya, reload.
How are you out of ammo already?
Oh, look at that. Is it because I have the other one switched on? It ran my other. That's why. Okay, we go done. Make sure that's on Freya test. Open it. Whoops, open it back up again. Look, and we'll try again. Freya, reload. There we go. See how it did that? And there's no voice this time. No voice this time. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to actually make a couple of statements. And to be able to do that, we need to be able to go on to 11 labs. Okay, so type in 11 labs and you'll see it right here. It's in the sponsored normally first page because they do pay for advertising. And you're going to get the main page and you're going to have to make a free account. And once you've made your free account, you will come to this window. Now, basically, it's going to start on speech because it's the most used function of 11 labs. And we want it to be on text to speech. It's normally set immediately on multilingual version 2. And then you have a whole bunch of voices that you can just test. So you got like
Allow the world to live as it chooses, and allow yourself to live as you choose.
And there's Chris.
Okay, so you're not going to believe this, right? So there I am, right? Just minding my own business at the grocery store. And I'm like in the cereal aisle trying to pick out, I don't know,
Okay, let's what about, I think I saw a Charlotte. Charlotte is Swedish English.
Government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth.
There's an Emily.
Never mistake motion for action.
And that's smooth. And they keep going. There's a Matilda.
Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes.
That's kind of cool. What about a British Raspy?
The fox has many tricks. The hedgehog has but one, but that is the best of all.
Mimi again.
If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door.
Okay. And then there's Nicole.
If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally transform 1 million realities.
Okay, but I ended up going with Sarah. So Sarah's in there too. Sarah's an American news reading voice, and I really liked Sarah. I thought she was the closest to Cortana, but you pick what you want. So if you want to hear Sarah, here,
New mag.
there you go. And you all know, you've all heard Freya, as I call her. And then you have an option then just to go around and play with the stability, the clarity, the style exaggeration and stuff like that. But what I tend to do is I've just left it, okay? And so you click in this box here and then you just type what you want. So I did have some here. I did just show you, I think. There they are. So I've got fresh mag and mag ejected. So I wanted to add them to this. So what I have found, okay, and I have to show you this. You get a quota and it's for 8 days. Every 8 days, you're given 1,000. Sorry, that's 10,000 characters. So you can see I've used a little bit, okay? Because I was just making extra words, practicing, I guess you could say, this video. So what we can do is just take this, Control C, place this here, okay? And then we can just hit generate. As soon as we generate,
Fresh mag.
there we go. Okay, and then it will sit at the top here. What I do recommend is don't do what I've done here and left like a ton of older MP3s. You're not going to use them again once you've downloaded them. So I do recommend just deleting them. So I think this was it.
Fresh mag.
Yeah. So we'll go download that and I'll just throw it straight into here. We should probably call it something. Make sure you name them correctly. So fresh mag. Okay. And then we just take mag ejected as well. So there's also another reason I'm doing this, guys, is because I have a bunch of them in my folders already. And it is the one that I use the most. So when I'm in trouble and I can't reach for that R, which is right next to me anyway, but I will just say, Freya reload. Okay, so let's just quickly Add this one, generate.
Mag ejected.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's see if it's going to add it. There it is. Mag ejected. Download. Ejected. Okay, so we've downloaded them. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here. I'm going to... No, before I do that, I should really show you where they go. Okay, so you need to go to your Steam library. So my Steam library is right here. Or one of them is. Okay, and you need to find voice attack. So I just went to my D drive, games, Steam apps, common, voice attack, and then you'll see sounds. This is where all your sounds will live. If you're smart, you will put them into folders, okay? There it is. Okay, so we're just gonna add a few more in here. Okay, I haven't pasted them yet. Let's go to, I think they are here. Fresh mag. And then it should be mag ejected. There it is. Go cut. And go paste. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to go back to our profile. We want to go to Fray Reload. Just double click on it. It'll open. Okay, and this was the last thing we did is we got it to press and hold the key for a millisecond or whatever it is. And after that, we want to add a sound. So to be able to do that, we go to Other, Sounds. And then if we click in here, we can do like a really crap one. So what was one of the things? Fresh mag. Okay, if we preview this.
Fresh mag.
It's terrible. But what we can do instead is we can actually go down to sounds. It says play a sound. Now, if we click on play a sound, that will play one MP3. But if you play a random sound, okay, it will play a whole group of them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add a whole bunch of them there now. So we need to go to sounds, statements. This is the pies, always trying to remember. I feel like, no, not initialize, exclamations, reload, here we go. So we have all these now. These are all to do with reloading. And listen to this one. This is the one, I think, whoops, I just select that.
Reloading.
Okay, so there it is.
Reloading.
Okay, we have that one. New mag.
New mag. Mag ejected. How are you out of ammo already?
Did I do?
Fresh mag. Bullets inbound.
So that one's more maybe for a drop. But what we can do is we can actually select all of them. So we want to do the last one, that's bullets inbound, because that's more for a drop. So we go there. Okay, and now what we'll have is all of them. So all those MP3s related to reloading is now set in here. The only problem is if we were to play this now, it would just continue to play the first one. It would just play the first one over and over again. And it's really frustrating because we want it to play all of them. And to make sure that it doesn't do that, we need to come down here and it says suppress, repeat. We need to click on that and go OK. And now this is ready to go. So always remember to hit apply. Now we can practice it. So let's just bring up this window so we can actually see it. So we can see this happening now. Freya, reload.
Fresh mag.
Freya, reload.
How are you out of ammo already?
Freya, reload.
Mag ejected.
Freya, reload.
New mag.
Freya, reload.
Reloading.
Freya, reload.
Fresh mag.
Freya, reload.
How are you out of ammo already?
See, and we can just keep going through them. It's great. It really does make playing the game fun. Okay, so now that we've shown how to do one reload, we need to be able to do a whole bunch of them now. So we need to get down to the kind of important ones, and that is the stratagems. Okay, because I know deep down you're not that interested in making a conversation. So basically, that would be a command without an action. It basically would only play a sound. So an example of that would be to ask her for a sit rep where she can't actually access the game. It's just saying, she just plays an MP3 that you have created of a sit rep. Anyway, but to be able to make stratagems, we're obviously going to need to get the codes. Okay, so I think just probably the wiki will do. Okay, here we go. So we're going to need to put that here. Bring this here. And now it's just a matter of deciding what we need to have a go with. Let's take the guard dog rover. We'll take the guard dog rover down first. So, and again, we need to start with Freya. Okay, and then we need to then, so that's our prefix, and then we need to just write something that we all will remember. So it has to be something like send. And then I don't want to put guard dog rover, so I'm just going to use dog. So it'd be Freya send dog. Okay. And then to be able to do this now, we need to be able to input the code for guard dog, which is down, up, left, up, right, right. Okay. So again, I'm going to use just WASD. So the first one obviously is that. Okay. So W it. Oh, wait, is that correct? Guard dog rover. Okay, no, the first one is down. Good start. Okay, so again, if you need to correct something, I should probably show that. If you need to correct something, open it up, click. If you click on this, it immediately deletes it, and then you can start again. Okay, and we're going to hold it down for the 0.075 seconds and go okay. So this is the really important part that you must understand when you're doing this. You cannot just lay out, down, oh wait, where was it? Yep. So down, up, left, up, right, right. You can't do that, okay? Because it will just trip over itself and it won't work. To be able to make this work, you must add a pause between everyone. So what I recommend for speed is to put 0.05 seconds pause in between. So once you've done that, we now jump on to the next one, which is all right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this and I'm going to get it done until we get to the part where we're adding a more voice stuff, okay? So I'll see you in about a second. All right, guys, so that is done, okay? So you can see I have my key, I have my pause, I have my next key all the way for all 6 to be done, and it ends then in two writes, a double write. And that's exactly where it does, double right there. Okay, and what we're going to do is before we throw the sound on, we will check it like we did last time. So we're going to go okay, apply, we're going to delete that, and now we're going to test it out. Freya send dog. There we go. So you can see it's done the pattern there. So that's a win. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to be able to add the confirmation to make sure that she did it, the command worked. Of course, in game, you're going to know it because it'll start typing away. But what we'll do now is we're going to add our sounds. So whether you're adding one or you're adding many, please get into the habit of using play a random sound, because if you want to add more, you're just coming in, you're updating, rather than having then to change it from a single sound to a multiple sound. So I believe I already have this. So we just need to go to sounds, stratagems, backpack, dogs. Yep. Did you want to hear it?
Dog dropped. Just don't kill your friends, okay?
Okay, there we go. So we'll go okay, okay. Let's do one more before we jump down onto planet side. Just hit apply. Before we go planet side and test this out, let's do one for stim, because stim is probably one of the most common ones that you will use while you're running. You might be reloading, and while you're reloading, you can ask her to stim you. So I like to use Freya hit me. Okay, it's the easiest and quickest thing to say when you're under stress. So we can go there, and again, the default key for stim on PC is V. And again, because this is a single key operation, we don't need to add a pause. We can just add our sounds immediately. So we can go other sounds, play a random sound, add, hit the 3 dots, and then we need to go stratagems. Nope, keep going. Stims. Okay, and I've already got a whole bunch of them in here. So what we can do is we can grab them and go okay. Okay. Again, we just make sure that they're all in here. Make sure we suppress repeat. Go okay. Okay again. Freya hit me. All right, let's just put that there before I try that. Freya hit me. Wait, I need to hit apply. Guys, the old apply button will get you every time. Freya hit me.
Stim administered.
Freya hit me.
You know how they say this stuff isn't addictive? Well, guess what? It is.
Freya hit me.
Please stop getting hurt. I'm in here too.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so that is 3 that we've done already. It didn't take long. Again, a lot of it is just finding these and making them. Okay, so we go done. I thought now I'd show you very quickly what Freya looks like. So this Freya has 68 commands because I have the full thing, but I also I want to show you how I use just commands to be able to create an AI, basically a talking AI. And this is basically, I take a command like this, okay, and you can see this is how we doing, okay, and then she plays just 2 random sounds, and these 2 random sounds are just statements. So I'll show you now. Let's just go apply. Where's our window? Let me just get rid of that so we can see. Put that over there. Okay, how are we doing?
We are stuck in a walking simulator.
How are we doing?
It's sketchy. The terrain is just awful, and the new Apple Mini is so expensive for what it really is.
So let's head down, guys, and so we can test out your new Freya.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands.
Now we have voice attack in the corner there, so we can actually watch what we're doing now. You can see that it's sort of picking up my sayings. All right. So again, to be able to do this, I don't really know what's exploding up there, but it's fine. Okay, to be able to do this, the first thing we have to do is hold down control. Freya, send dog.
Dog dropped. Just don't kill your friends, okay?
And there we go. Look at that. It was that easy. And now we have a guard dog. Okay, let's try out our reload. Freya reload.
Fresh mag.
Here we go. Looks like there's something we can kill over here. Where's a safe place to throw myself off of? Can I do it here, maybe? Freya hit me.
Please stop getting hurt. I'm in here too.
There we go. Let's see what else we have here. Maybe we could build it while we're sitting in here. Okay, so we have a Patriot exosuit. Guys, if I swap to my normal Freya, I can demonstrate this to you. Okay, so I've now swapped over to normal Freya that I built, just so I can show you some other things. And the first thing I'm going to do is, like I said, just going to show you the exosuit one. Freya, send mech warrior. Sorry guys, I lost my voice a bit
Pelican
there.
inbound with mech warrior.
There we go. Okay, so now that you've seen the automation, I kind of want to show you how I've also created like command chains, or chains of commands. So for example, I can say, Freya, help. Freya, help.
Mark a fallback point. Do you want me to do that?
Yes, do that.
Say the magic words.
Freya, mark this.
Marking location, west.
There you go.
Here.
There you go. So you can see you can chain things together to create conversation. You can also have her to talk more. If they're more than a sentence, it could be a paragraph. So, for example, Freya, sit rep.
We are stuck in a walking simulator.
Okay, so that one's a sentence, but Freya, sit rep. Freya, sit rep.
Look around like everyone else.
Have a taste of democracy.
Freya, hit me.
Oh my goodness, that needle was huge.
Freya, reload.
How are you out of ammo already?
Yes, I'm out of ammo already. So there you go, guys. You can see how Freya really does work. And it is built in the easiest of manners. So let's head back to the desktop. So I'll just quickly get out of this mission and I'll meet you at the desktop. I'm gonna say that's it for the tutorial, because if I make it any more difficult than that, most of you are going to just not want to do it. And that's completely understandable. So what I've done now is I just put a list of the things that Freya says, so you can have a quick look through. I am thinking that if I get enough questions, so if there's anything that you want to know, head down to the comments and ask me how to do it. And if I get enough questions, I'll do a live stream next week, and I will try and help you through some of these questions as much as I can. So, and while I'm there, if any of these commands look interesting to you and you want to know more about them, I am more than happy to show you what they do and then show you how to implement them. So yeah, let's end by putting Freya back on. Okay, for democracy.
For freedom.